All right, yo, trade recap and then also like boot camp daily bias recap. I didn't even want to take a trade today because price action was pretty terrible. We ended up taking this GU trade, which I ended up closing back out at break even because price action was just taking forever. It looks like it's on its way to take profit one right now. But that's like, I could care less about that. Price action was pretty bad on all the pairs that we wanted to trade. So first of all, if you haven't seen the daily bias bootcamp video, go watch that because that will help with this. So ideally, right, we wanted to see the S&P come down into these levels to go long. Why? Daily bullish, 4-hour bullish, 1-hour bullish, 15-minute bullish, 5-minute was bullish up until this point. Okay, on GU, we wanted to find shorts either off of this imbalance within here, which never ended up happening. We had this 4-hour order block, right, that I would have been willing to take a 15-minute break of structure short on. Didn't end up happening. Then, this is something that we didn't mark out. We have this 1-hour order block, right, sweep of liquidity, break of structure to the downside. We filled that, and then we got a 5-minute break of structure, and then we entered off of this 1-minute order block right here, stops up here. That was the short that we took, and the reason why I closed everything back out at break even right here, pretty much only made like $800 today, was that like we had just such bullish momentum today, and it's a Friday, and sure, yeah, maybe price would end up coming down and hitting our take profits. But for me, I just didn't want to sit in front of a computer. And like the gold didn't give us anything. Okay, gold, yes, it pushed up into equilibrium, and yes, it took out 1-hour liquidity, and yes, it filled this imbalance, but it didn't give us any setup. Right? It didn't give us any 5-minute break of structure. Still hasn't. Nothing on the 15-minute. The S&P, we wanted to go long, and it's giving us shorts, so we didn't take that. GU, we wanted to go short, and we did, and we found a good entry, but it was taking forever. So what did I do? We entered, and like if this went all the way down and hit take profit one, that would have been cool. But then we just ended up chopping around. I ended up closing everything at break even right around this point, right here on the candlestick chart. Right, so we went into drawdown, came down into this like 1-minute potential order block, then came back up, came down. Like it was just fucking around. So what did I do? I just closed out at break even. Let me show y'all. So only made $891 today. So, you know, like I'm fine with that. Today was just terrible price action and nothing was really in our bias. And that just gets down to the point where like, yes, this would have been a good trade, or this was a good trade to take, but it's the market experience shit. It's like understanding that it's a Friday, markets are about to close, it's low volume, all these other pairs are going our SPX is giving us the opposite trade that we wanted to take, so we're not going to take anything. Gold taking forever, right? There's just low volume on DXY, which in turn didn't really give us like anything in terms of movement on GU. Also, due to the fact that we took this trade pretty late into market open because we had news at, sorry, we were going over what day we weren't going to trade. We had news at 10, and we had bullish news for DXY, bearish news for GU. So that's another reason why we took this short, right? But it was just taking a long time, and it's a Friday, so price action's taking a while. There's no volume there, so when it just kept coming back up into that break even area, and we're just getting terrible price action, I was like, cool. I'm honestly fine cutting this at break even. Not even taking a trade, and just considering this like a no trade day. And that's what we did. And honestly, like it would have probably been better if I didn't even take a trade today. So trade recap, how could we have done better today? Understanding that market just didn't give us what we wanted today. So like on the S&P, Good job. Nothing, no complaints here. We didn't take a trade on the S&P. Why? Because our bias was bullish on literally every fucking time frame, but it gave us a bearish entry. We weren't going to take it. Good job on gold. Why? Because we had a bearish bias. It swept liquidity, but didn't give us any other confirmation on lower time frames to actually enter. Okay. GU, still a good job. It was a good entry. I honestly think this probably will end up hitting take profit. Who knows? I don't know. But I got out here, and so did the Discord, or I told them I was going to, and you know, they can do whatever they want. But like, this is just like slow price action, and I'm honestly happy with how I ended it, because, you know, when price action is just kind of chopping around, it's not fun to just sit on your chair and listen to the same damn house songs over and over again, while waiting for either stop loss or take profit to get hit. So yeah, that's the trade recap, and that's also the daily bias, I guess, circle back. So yeah, there you go. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. We got pretty much gave you guys 2 YouTube videos today, or that's how it usually is on trading days. But yeah, there you go. I'll see you boys tomorrow for the bootcamp vid. We'll do daily bias part 3 because I know I messed up on part 1. So that being said, catch you boys. Peace.